bury a time capsule and it's like in a Manwich can. It's really sweet.
He opens the can and for the wedding ring.
So dumb.
I now pronounce you Manwich and wife. Or husband. Oh.
Just because they can doesn't mean they should. Can they brand that? Can they brand that?
Hi, and welcome back to Can They Brand That, the only show brave enough to do what absolutely no one has ever asked for, brainstorm in real time for an audience.
Nope. I just winked. That's okay.
Oh,
Great segue. Great segue into what I'm about to say. I do find that I wink a lot, and I don't know. I kind of feel
I don't think that's a bad problem to have.
I kind of like it. It's like, I'm going to really make that my whole personality. Anyway, so we're your hosts, Allie, LeFevere, and Lyndsay Rush, and
Winky LeFevere.
Winky LeFeve's. I was going to say people call us the bad girls of branding, but more importantly, they call me Winky LeFeve's. Winky, what's her name? Winky, who's he, what's it? I don't know.
Winky sounds more like Lyndsay than Allie. Winky Sanders.
Winky Sanders. That does feel nice.
I'm Winky LeFevere and I'm Thumbs Up Sanders. We're just going to be
stupid. Stupid.
We're so bad.
We might be the only ones laughing at this part, but I think we should keep it in. But we're also the founders of Obedient, a semi-serious agency.
Absolutely unserious. So if you're new here, you've already clicked off. Otherwise, you already know the drill, which is that our whole thing is improvised branding. Basically, we pick a brand, set the clock for 20 minutes, and try to riff as many stupid ideas as we can. And around here, stupid and dumb are indeed a compliment because we think the world needs more fun and your consumers want to laugh.
Amen. So today we are taking on the manliest of brands. Never met a brand manlier than this. And as you may have guessed, it is Manwich.
On everybody's minds.
Everyone's minds. Canned sloppy Joe juice. No, canned sloppy Joe sauce. And just your old little add some meat and have a feast. So I'm weirdly so excited about this brand. I don't know why. Maybe that's why we're like little giggly geese right now.
Yeah. What? Okay, Allie, Winky, a sloppy Joe is placed in front of you. Yay or nay? In this moment, not like back when everybody ate it.
Can I tell you I've never had one. Is that weird? Isn't that weird?
Sloppy Joe virgin?
Mm-hmm. I mean, maybe I've taken a bite. I truly cannot think of a single time. We were not a sloppy Joe house. We were more of like a PB&J crew. We're in my family. No, I've never ordered, had one at home that I don't even know what this tastes like, but I imagine comes in a can.
It's sloppy.
So I can tell you it's gonna be mouthwatering.
You said no to the Joe. I would say yes to the dress. I say yes to the mess.
No to the Joe and yes to the mess. This is a nice we have a little combat going on. I like branding combat. Put on your helmets.
I haven't had a sloppy Joe in 20 years probably, but we were tickled to see that Manwich is still alive and kicking. And so we thought maybe they need the old rat-a-tat-tat, as we say. Before we get into the sloppy creativity, please follow, like, subscribe, love, all of that. You can follow us everywhere at Obedient Agency, and you can subscribe below because this is sort of what it's like. And we think you'll like it. We're betting on it.
Fingers crossed. So you think it's time? Because I think we should start the timer and answer the question on everyone's mind. Can they brand that? Okay.
So what is there to say about sloppy Joes? And we have to remember Manwich, not sloppy Joe. I mean, it is sloppy Joe, but like, I want a brand for sloppy Joes. My inclination keeps being like versus Manwich.
I know.
You got anything on the top of your mind?
Well, my first idea is a sloppy Joe idea. So do we follow the sloppy trail? So I was
Follow the slop.
I was thinking, and this, I'm not even suggesting this is a good idea. This is really just born of wordplay. But I was thinking like some sort of like saucy campaign, if you will, called Sloppy Seconds. And I don't know if it's like, you know, obviously there's a lot of innuendo built in, but like, is it like an herbal essence type of campaign where like you're biting into a sloppy Joe and it's like, and like you don't know what they're doing, and then it's like revealed that they're like feasting on a sloppy Joe.
Oh, it's so close up that you don't see what they're doing. You're hearing, or maybe it's from behind.
From behind,
and
you're hearing it,
like,
or it's like through a door,
like, wow,
or
what are they doing? And it's
what are they doing in there?
Sloppy
It's like
Seconds.
Sloppy Seconds. I mean, I don't even think that works with Sloppy Seconds per se, but all those things were just a trail that led me to an herbal essence ripoff.
You followed the meat sauce,
the meat trail.
I'm thinking it could be, you could share one, like party sub style. Maybe we make
share a sloppy
seconds, sloppy with a friend, or maybe the sloppy seconds is that someone goes back for more and has a second sandwich. Maybe it's like, it was so good, have a sloppy second, or like,
okay, what if it's like the idea of like redefining sloppy seconds, or like this is what we call sloppy seconds, or like the real sloppy seconds, and it could be a commercial type like we were kind of talking about originally, but it could also be like just a billboard or a digital campaign where it's like people eating a sloppy Joe and clearly they have like a plate below them that there's been one that's already eaten, or like there's two plates, or sloppy seconds,
or like, because I'm like, how would you know that someone has already eaten one when they're taking one? Like it could be like they have it all over their mouth. Like they're acting like it's their first one. That'd be a really funny commercial of a guy being like, no, this is totally my first sloppy Joe. And he's got like all down his shirt. It's all over. And you're like, another case of sloppy seconds. Like, you know, he's like, I'll have one, please. Like at the barbecue or something where he's acting like, they're like, okay, there's only enough sloppy Joes for everybody to have one. And the guy comes up and he's like, I'll take my one Joe now. And you're like,
so it's like sloppy on the slide.
So good. You want sloppy seconds. I like it.
That's fun. There's something really funny about them trying to like pretend that they didn't already like wolf one down. Because like it could be, if it's just like a still image, there's no bite out of the second one and they're still covered in sauce all over their shirt.
That's true. Billboard style, that he's like, enjoy. Yeah. Good to the last slop.
It's so good. Okay.
So stupid.
I mean, could you do something like bring back the I don't even know if they call it this, like bring back the Joe, like bring back the sloppy Joe, like a second life, or like some sort of like second life for sloppy Joe. Like, is it as popular as it was when we were kids? I don't really know.
I don't either. Maybe in some
maybe it is
country.
Maybe I just because it's not like in my wheelhouse. I don't know.
I guess you
maybe
could,
people go for the Joe.
You're adding your own meat, so you could be using like, it's not. Yeah, I don't know.
Not only Joe. It's not, because I was thinking, like, have you ever seen? Sorry, I'm going to go down the stupidest rabbit hole ever. So just please join me here. Have you ever heard of like? This is so stupid, Lyndsay. It's going to be such a bad idea. I don't care. Like Joe parties?
No.
Well, like it's not just Joe parties.
Have I ever heard of Joe parties?
But people dress as like their favorite Joe.
Oh, or like their favorite Steve.
Their favorite
Steve. Yeah.
Sorry. But like, what if Manwich hosted like a blowout party where everyone had to come dressed as their favorite Joe. And it's like you could have like Joey from Friends, you could have Joe Biden. I don't know.
Yeah.
But then they have like a mascot that's like emceeing it that is like a sloppy Joe.
Yeah. Sloppy Joe actually does sound like a DJ name. That does sound like a DJ name. Joey Fatone, Uncle Joey. Okay. Or they could have influencers. They could be like, please throw a Joe party. And you have to assign everybody a Joe, and then they secretly assign everybody Sloppy Joe. Like once we have the mascot,
that's good.
everybody shows up as Sloppy Joe.
I
That'd be
like
fun.
that. Well, okay, they should do an influencer campaign only for people named Joe.
That's true. And or like help us find Sloppy Joe. Like the hunt for Sloppy Joe. It's a manhunt, a manwich hunt.
A manwich hunt for Sloppy Joe. It's so stupid.
That's fun. That's great.
So silly.
I had something similar in my brain about a Sloppy Joe drawing contest for kids where you like drew, but like either it could be draw like
turn this off.
You're never going to win this battle. Okay, so this Sloppy Joe drawing contest, if we were going to have the mascot be, and we can get to this later in Mascot O'Clock, an actual like manwich sandwich, like a Sloppy Joe, we could have kids draw him. Like, does he have eyes? What's he holding? Is he in a little hat? Like, what's his deal? And then does drawing contests feel like of the era?
It does.
When we were into Sloppy Joes, or when like culturally they were sort of more in the spotlight. So
that was a big thing. Because like I remember one very vividly. We had a fire truck drawing contest in elementary school, and then like you won a prize if you drew or colored in.
It's featured, or they like an animator would turn that one into the actual mascot. Yeah, that'd be cute.
That'd be really funny. Like to see what kids, because especially kids, like come up with like the darndest things. But that would be so fun to like they get to imagine what the Sloppy Joe looks like. Okay.
Yeah. Like who's their Sloppy Joe?
That like competition element makes me think of like, should they have like I don't know, like you could either do like a Top Chef style competition where it's like all the ways to use manwich. So it doesn't have to just be a Sloppy Joe. It could be all the ways to manwich. Which way? Oh, well, it's like manwich, whichever way you like it, or manwich your way, or more than a Sloppy Joe. I don't know. Like whichever you please, or there's something there.
That's great.
And so
I think you said it great the other time. It was like
whichever way you like it, or whichever way you want it. There's something there.
Yeah.
And so it could be like that, or it could just be really specific to the Sloppy Joe. And it's like all the different ways to Sloppy Joe. And there could be some like an artisanal take on the Sloppy Joe. And there could be some sort of like competition with like judges and taste testing.
Yep.
And I actually think it could be like a beautiful visual, or not even beautiful, but just like fun, dynamic campaign of like all the different either Sloppy Joes or dishes.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
It's called Slop Chef instead of Top Chef.
Yeah.
Slop Chef.
Yeah. Slop Chef. Lyndsay, that's fun. That's perfect.
That's actually great. Because they also have a bunch of cool recipes like Sloppy Joe nacho, like manwich, like they have them. And so it could be like, you could innovate. You could either remake one of theirs or probably innovate with like, that's fun. Slop Chef.
Slop Chef is really silly. Because also too, like if people only think of manwich as Sloppy Joe, then like this would also be great awareness that like, hey, we're more than just a Sloppy Joe brand.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be like super fancy high end. It could be like everyday meals that you can, make with manwich.
Because it's basically like a tomato. It's like a spicy tomato sauce.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is basically what it is.
Okay. I don't know if this is tied to the thing we just talked about. Maybe not, but it feels maybe like it's an offshoot. Like a campaign. Again, we'll use idioms like Ordinary Joe, Regular Joe, Joe Six Pack. Like think of all Joe Blow. And like all sorts of people eat Sloppy Joes. Like Joe Six Pack eats them. The average Joe eats one.
To show
it's like meant for everyone, right?
Yeah. The Joe or like the more you Joe.
The more
there's some
Joe.
The everyman witch. Like the everyman or something. Like sort of like
the everyman witch. Wait, that's perfect for the campaign idea.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I like that because it's showing like everybody eats it. Corporate Joe. Joe Millionaire. Joe Millionaire is sort of like a thing. Whatever. Anyway, like so all sorts of that's fun.
Yeah, I think that's a fun way to show just like versatility.
I was thinking about beef and like a fun sort of like we have beef with like just like having a fun fake fight in some way. And I'm not sure how that would
beefing with
we have beef with blah, 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 or like
burger or beef with like other sandwiches, other,
maybe
beef with.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would they have beef with? That's funny. The idea is funny of like,
you
them
know, like
beefing.
something like that. Yeah.
Well, I guess like manly beefcake, manwich.
Well,
Is there
I mean,
anything there? Or like,
I think we should do a woman witch for something like,
yeah, like, is there anything like, you could do it during Women's Month, I guess.
Yeah.
But like,
yeah.
it could be like featuring like really rad women holding sloppy joes, I guess, if you really want to. Is it incorporated into their career? Like it's like an astronaut and they're like, it's floating. Like they're in
that's
space.
Cool.
Or
like Caitlin Clark and she's like
shooting
it's it's in the shape. It's going in a hoop. Cute. I like that. That's fun.
That's funny. There's something funny there. Like there is just something funny about like woman witches can do anything a man witch can do. Like there's something funny.
Speaking of like a man witch, which remember I was like, what's a man witch? And you're like, it's a wizard. It'd be really, really funny if they had like a print campaign or digital, like just a visual ad of like, it's not Gandalf the wizard. It's Gandalf the man witch. And we spell it WITCH. Harry Potter, the man witch. Like,
that's funny.
And it's like wizards. We've like a world where the name wizard doesn't even exist. Cause that's also feels like feminist in a fun way.
That's
Where you're
really
like,
funny.
It like you're going, oh, that's a male doctor. That's a man witch. It's not a wizard. It's, I don't know.
Hold on, that's
it's a
funny.
male witch. So like famous wizards.
So it'd be
The fucking, isn't there an NBA team called the Wizards? They're all called the man witches. Like it'd be like a funny
that's really
takeover.
funny. Yeah. What's the visual look like? Is it like a little Gandalf staff?
Oh, I'm
Is it the
picturing
Harry
it's like the actual person. It's like
it's the
the
actual-
guy
okay.
who plays and it just underneath it says Gandalf the man witch.
Okay. That's
I
great.
guess he could be eating it or like for man witch. You know what I mean? Like Gandalf for like some just a really like a celebrity ad campaign.
That's really funny. I mean, God, there's the new Harry Potter series coming out. I mean, they could do a whole collab.
I just think it'd be like
tied up with that.
very, if you want to get sloppy. Anyway, go.
No, mine's
that's
stupid,
all.
and I'm going to take you out of your idea.
No, I don't have my idea is garbage.
No. After you.
Please, I'm begging you to
Please.
say something so I don't say.
Well, be prepared because this is not a good enough idea to cut you off over. I was like the Man-Witch Project.
Like
And it's
Blair
like-
Witch?
Like a Blair Witch, and it's like
It
a
should
zoom
be
in.
filmed like that
But
in the
it's-
dark of like a kitchen trying to find a snack.
It's like a
That'd
really
be funny.
And it's like
The Man-Witch-
remember like she got like the boogers coming down her nose, and it's like, and it looks like it's found footage.
She's scared.
And she's scared.
I love that. I love that.
So turkey. I don't know. But the Man-Witch Project is funny and stupid. I feel like the Blair Witch has just like has such lore, and it's become such a cult classic.
Yeah.
That'd be really funny. I think it was just recently the anniversary of the Blair Witch Project. Like the 20.
I feel like I saw it in the news or they're like
something years
redoing
or-
it or something.
I feel like there's something in the ether, but
Something in the sauce. Okay, you know how like the drink of the summer or like of the last year has been a dirty martini and people do all these different ways to do it. They should make a sloppy martini. And it either has like a pepper in it or like a drop of like tomato. Like they should do something like a dirty, it's like the dirtiest martini is a sloppy martini.
I love that idea.
Manwich could have like an influencer event where they serve them and little like bites and all like to like sort
So
of
fun.
elevate. They should do it in the way that remember when Payless tricked all of those influencers and it was called Palessi.
Palessi. Yeah.
And Manwich should do that with sloppy joes in some way that they were like, you were eating that the whole time and you were drinking a sloppy martini and blah, blah, blah. I think that could be cute.
I love that.
You know what would be great? Some like a funny commercial about either people keeping Manwich in their storm cellars, like tornado cellars or preppers where all they have, and they're showing their like prepper cellar and they're just like, it's just Manwich. And they're like, why? They're like, cause it's what? That's what we're going to subsist on and eat beef apocalypse.
Beef apocalypse. Did you say beef apocalypse?
Of course.
Gross. Of course. You understood correctly.
I know. You know
It's
me.
so stupid. Yeah, that is funny that it's like, do you have water down there? No. Do you have like, you're asking, what about batteries? No, it's just maps.
Manwich in all the different like it's like flashlights, and you're like, will this Manwich do? It should be okay. It should be like set in Oklahoma in the spring during tornado season, and they race down there, and it's like a woman and her husband and their dog or something. And she's like, "Okay, he's like, yeah, it's stocked. Don't worry." And every time she asks for something, he just hands her a can of Manwich. And she's like, "Gary, what?" And he's like, "You said to get the essentials. I got them."
That's really silly.
Or Sloppy Joe stuff is in all of it. Like she opens the flashlight. Instead of batteries, it's in the bottle of water. That's disgusting. It's funnier if it's just a can.
Everything Sloppy Joe cans or Manwich cans turned into a flashlight, and you like click it and it does turn on. Like they've used all the cans.
That's fun. That also makes me think of merch. Anyway,
what I was thinking how you used to talk to your friends like through 2 cans and a string.
Yeah.
Like, is there any fun nostalgia
2 Manwich
plays?
cans? Yeah. Man's best friend. Manwich's best friend, and it's two like kids. It could be like a whole legacy campaign of like them growing up together, like these 2 best friends, and they talk on can walkie-talkie things, and then they like have their first can of beer in their dad's garage or something, and there's like that'd be cute.
You saying beer?
Oh my gosh, the cans are tied to the wedding car. It's just like Manwich at every phase of your life.
What if it's like 2 little kids falling in love, like kind of growing up together and falling in love, and it's like I just
oh my gosh, and they're leaving little notes in a can, like in a place and like a hidden place, and they get it,
and they bury a time capsule. And it's like in a Manwich can. That's really sweet.
He opens the can and for the wedding ring.
It's so dumb.
I now pronounce you Manwich and wife or husband. Oh my gosh. And they have a best Manwich. And the slop of honor.
The slop of honor. God, what an insult.
And it's like, love is sloppy. So like, I'm trying to think of
which Manwich?
Wherever there's love, there's Manwich, or it'd have to be something. It's like there no matter what. Like
every that begins with Manwich. It's like a kiss begins with K. Rip off.
Oh, that's sweet. That's very like love. And it'd have to be filmed very like an Apple or a Google, like when they make those, someone's emailing their newborn baby and then they graduate high school. This would be like a beautiful legacy thing, and it's Sloppy Joe.
That'd be so silly,
so cute.
When you said beer, it reminded me of the phrase "beer me," and then it's like, can we make sloppy me happen?
Slop me, Manwich me.
Sloppy me.
Yeah. And it's like someone hands them a can. Yeah. Also, we could call the legacy campaign Meet Cute. We make that joke all the time.
There we go. I love it. We got to be able to use it some way, somehow. Should we get a little mascot o'clock in our systems?
Yes.
Mascot o'clock.
It's beefy. I had one when I was thinking of beef earlier today, when I was like, what rhymes with beef? And I think they should have a mascot that's similar to the Hamburglar, but it's the beef thief. And he's like always trying to steal people's Manwiches.
The beef thief is
the beef thief.
Honestly,
it's great.
No notes.
It's the perfect crime. He leaves like fingerprints of the red sauce. Like he's just the worst thief ever. Thief. Like it's a Sloppy Joe's a really hard thing to steal.
He's a sloppy, like he's the beef thief, sloppy. Hold on, there's got to be a good tagline with like being sloppy.
Yeah, the worst thief known to Manwich kind. Beef.
I think you got it, Lynn.
I landed the plane.
That is so silly. Okay, the mascot I'm thinking of is. It's so stupid. What about, I'm like thinking of like an animal, and the name of the animal is Sloppy. And I was thinking, okay, like what animal feels like it embodies Manwich? And I was thinking seagull. I don't know, like Sloppy the seagull. And
I love that.
And I feel like his tagline would be like, now that we've said sloppy seconds, like Sloppy loves seconds. Cause like seagulls are kind of like scavengers a little bit.
Yes.
But I picture him.
And like, yeah, wherever there's a sandwich, wherever there's food, there's sloppy or something.
Yeah,
or like wherever there's togetherness, because the Manwich also does this thing of like making family meals easy so people can, like that's one of their little brand promises. So I feel like it could be wherever there's family, there's sloppy. Wherever there's gathering, wherever there's a picnic, there's sloppy. And
Yeah,
he's
I
just
like
trying
love
to
the
get
idea of sloppy always being there. I love the name
The
sloppy. I think it's so silly. But I
It's
picture
really
him
silly.
having the personality of Hey Hey from Moana. Kind of just a bit of
Is
a
that the
ding.
chicken?
Yeah, like just a bit of a dingbat.
Yeah.
You know?
I love that.
I don't know
Oh,
why.
yeah. And he's just like, he keeps grabbing wrong things that are like Manwich shaped. Like, and you're like, sloppy, here. Like, you grab the wrong thing.
Sloppy. Oh my God. It's classic sloppy.
Wait, I was just thinking of like sauce, and this is not Mascot specific, but for our a sloppy martini, it should be like hit the bottle or not hit the bottle, hit the sauce.
Oh,
Like,
that's good.
To like
that's good.
take a drink, like that'd be the little campaign for the bar.
Do you call it like a witch-tini, a mantini, a slop-tini? A
Well,
slop-tini's funny.
Slop-tini's funny, but I want it to be directly, it's like people are like a dirty martini, an extra dirty martini,
A
and a
sloppy
sloppy
mantini?
martini. It's like the sloppy.
A sloppy martini. You probably just have to go sloppy martini because then it becomes like you're just
Then there's too many puns.
wedging it all in.
But we were going to have a anthropomorphized Sloppy Joe itself for a Sloppy Joe drawing contest. So that feels
sufficient.
And a man witch wizardy kind of guy would be pretty funny as well, I think. And like a wizard, he knows his way around the kitchen, or he helps you clean up, or like something. And the man witch is making your dinner dreams come true.
Yeah, that's funny.
A little hat.
Especially like I think it's really funny to be like a very low grade, like him in just a really cheap Halloween costume.
Yeah, he's sort of like off-duty man witch, or he's like a part-time man witch.
Yeah, he's like self-appointed. Is a funny,
or that's his 9 to 5 or his night job or something.
Yeah, his sloppy second shift. I don't know.
Second job. Yeah, his side hustle is being the man witch,
slanging man witches. Let's do hired or fired.
Let's do hired or fired. This is Hired or Fired, where we pick one idea we think would win us the client and one idea that would lose us. And I feel like every idea in this brainstorm has been a winner, which is crazy. But that's how much fun I'm having and how good I feel about everything we've said about Sloppy Joes. Slop Chef, 100%. You're the kitchen, the cooking competition.
I agree.
Is just
that 100%. Would be my favorite idea.
100%. I think another one that would win us is all the famous wizards being called man witches. Like
I think it's really
NBA
fun.
wizards, Gandalf, etc.
What about the old Sloppy Joe DJ having a Joe party?
Spinning the Joe party and the influencer contest, I think is also
I love them dumb. All. There is something to it.
And a sloppy martini hitting the sauce. I mean, I think the fireable thing that you actually ended up saving was when I said that the water bottles and the flashlights were filled with Sloppy Joe. That is sort of disgusting.
I don't know how much I saved it, but
I mean, I think you did.
Sloppy me being the new beer me. I don't know if that would really take off.
It's hard. Oh my gosh. One of our other big winners is the meet cute and like the sandwich and love.
Yeah,
campaign.
That's beautiful. Yeah. Okay, really quick. I know we're winding down, but I have one other idea. Like, is there anything, I don't know if this is a mascot or a campaign, but like the idea of like about a boy witch, like a little kid Sloppy Joe or some like kiddish object, like some sort of like character that's like how do I want to? Like the boy becomes the man. Like the boy becomes the man.
Yeah. Okay, this is going to salvage your beer me thing. Is that like there could be like there comes a day in every boy's life when he becomes a man witch, and in the garage, instead of giving him a cigarette or his first thing of beer, he opens it up and he gives him a Sloppy Joe. Oh. And it's like the day everyone remembers the day they became a man witch or whatever. That's fun.
Honestly, I think I'm tearing up.
It's emotional. Is there anything I was realizing we never did ground beef and like getting grounded or like her head's in the cloud. She needs some ground beef. Okay, there. I just found a fired. I knew I could find one.
And I mean, we thought it was too late in the brainstorm to get a fired idea.
It's never too late to slop.
It's never too late to fail.
Should we quick little plug and then
Yeah.
Scram. I'm hungry for sloppy joes. I got sloppy
too.
seconds in the back.
I think I should have my first.
So this is sort of how we ideate together. But when real brands hire us, which they do, we spend a lot more time, do a lot more strategy, but have just as much fun because we believe that it's what the world needs and it's what consumers want. And it's how your brand will become a household name. So you can hire us by going to www, not the www.
100? www. dot.
Wow. http://obedientagency.com.
www. Does everyone have that written down? Then there is a period.
Let me go back. Wow. www.
Tough
stuff. Thanks for watching. We had fun.
We had a great
I hope
time.
You guys had fun.
Sloppy. We got sloppy.
We did. Okay.
Bye,
See you
everyone.
next time.
See ya.
Bye.